It's David Dunbar, the theme park evangelist. I was trying my video a little differently today. I'm starting it out in my house because I just want to be different today. And I'm about to head to Universal Orlando Resort for the last day of Mardi Gras 2017. And of course, this will be the last time that I get to use my cash for Mardi Gras. So I might as well take advantage of it. I'm getting ready to pack a lunch here. And I'm going to do another clip after this, so hang on tight. I've been traveling for quite some time. I'm just approaching Haines City right now. I did not film right after I left the house because I got, how should I put this, distracted by an email that TJ sent me a little while ago, I think like a few days ago. And it was referring to this event that's going on at Universal coming next week. It's giving people, pass holders specifically, the chance to ride the new Jimmy Fallon Ride. And of course, it ends on the 30th and it starts on the 27th. So it's Monday through Thursday. And unfortunately, I work those 2 days. I mean, I work the 30th, I work the 29th, I work the 27th, but I do not work the 28th, but I have college the 28th and the 30th, so I definitely cannot go. Kind of stinks, but it's all good. Yeah, you're probably wondering, so how are you fit videotaping in a car? I found a flat spot on the dashboard of my car, so that's how I'm getting away with it. I'm not trying to videotape anybody, I'm just giving you a chance to I should say I'm experimenting by giving you a chance to see what my trip is like on my way up. And I'm going to also give you another chance to look at Volcano Bay. Hopefully you'll get to see it from my camera. Hopefully. Anyway, I'll try restarting this video again when I get over to Volcano Bay. At Universal Orlando Resort, and I'm on my way to the original park. It's almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so I'm just going to stay at the original park all afternoon today. Of course, I kind of wish I had my sunglasses, but at the same time, I don't really want to be responsible for them today. You know what I mean? Even though I bought a lunch today for once. I'm going to go do the Jimmy Fallon Ride first. I kind of wish I brought my charger. But once again, not something I want to be responsible for. And I didn't have TJ here to remind me about it. It's just, you know, my habit of leaving my charger in my car. Of course, since I've made the improvements to my car is a lot more comfortable. So, traveling seems a lot nicer. It's not so nice traveling when you have to use the restroom really badly, but that's besides the point. It's very, very bright today. It's about low 80s, you know, somewhere around there. Let me think here. Not terribly too busy today. Could be worse. At least I got to park on the right side of the parking garage. Yay! Jay was telling me that I was supposed to go over and do the virtual line experience thing for the Jimmy Fallon Ride, and all the times were used up. I couldn't figure out why. The barricade was slightly open, but I was able to squeeze my way through it. At least they didn't give me a hard time about it. And I'm like dying of thirst. It looks like the standby line is directly right outside, almost to the whatever you call it, virtual line experience. So I'm going to go into Monsters Cafe and get my cup activated. And I'm also going to experiment a bit today. I'm going to try filming with my video camera and my cell phone. I guess they're practicing over there. I'm also going to definitely get into the parade again today. And just make sure of it, I'm going to be there nice and early. So it's gone for like 5 to 10 minutes. And the line has already gotten a lot longer. Like, I'm over by the virtual line experience, and the line ends right over here where the Rip Ride rocket is at. I'm going to be here for a while, but that's okay. The one ride I definitely needed to do today.
we kiss who we want, we can sing what we want. Bum 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 bum. Two cups and bodies everywhere. Two hands in the air like we don't care. Cause we get to have so much fun now. Everybody here might get some now. If you're not ready to go home, can I get a heck no? Heck no, let's go all night. Talking till the sunlight, alright. La-da-da-dee, we like to party, dance and make money, do whatever we want. This is our house, this is our rules, and we can't stop, won't stop, can't stop, won't. Can't you see it's we who own the night? Can't you see it's we who bout that life? So, lottie-dottie, we like to party. We don't cause trouble, we don't bother nobody. We're just a man who's on the mic. And when we rock up on the mic, we rock the mic right.
The party don't start till we walk in, and I tell you, I got some really fancy things for all of you. I went to the local party store and got some pink confetti poppers, and you pull the string and it goes... What?
Sorry. I'm talking.
Everybody getting crunk, crunk. Boys trying to touch my junk, junk. Gonna stop when he gets too drunk, drunk. Now, 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 we going to kick us out, out to the police. Shut us down, down. Police, shut us down, down.
Po, shut us down.
See, I'm definitely trying to use my cell phone to do some video taping in here as well. And I even tried using my video camera here, and you will definitely see the difference later on when I put this on YouTube. Anyway, I'm gonna pause this for now.
From Studio 16, Rockefeller Center in the heart of New York City, it's the Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. Tonight doing Jimmy and his guests, you, and featuring the legendary Roots Crew.
Universal Studios!
And now, here he is, Jimmy Fallon!
Hey, hey, hey,
Welcome to The Tonight Show. You're here. You made it. This is the place to be. I am your host, Jimmy Fallon, and this is the race through New York.
Start the ride!
I'm sorry. Who are you?
I'm Sarah, and in case you're wondering, it's S-A-R-A with no H, because H's are out. This is my lame stepdad, Gara.
And if you're wondering, that's G-A-R.
Ew, Gara, no one's wondering how to start off.
Guys, you're not supposed to be here yet. The rest of the audience is still outside waiting to come in.
Yeah, fine. Let's get out of here. Gara, take me to the gift shop.
All right there, but you're only getting one souvenir.
Ew, I want a t-shirt, I want a mug, I want a Cossack the Panda doll, I want a basket full of Popeyes.
All right, let's just go. Catch you on the flippity flop.
I love Popeyes!
I know you do.
Okay, goodbye. All right, guys, this is it. We're about to start. I'm going to go backstage and hop in the Tonight Rider. We're going to take a quick break while you head into the studio. I'm going to see you in a bit. Fun! Action-packed race through New York City. You're going to see it all. You're going to see Times Square, the Statue of Liberty, the Empire State Building. But before we start, I have to tell you about some very important safety precautions. But I don't want to talk about them. That's boring. I want to rap about them. Do you know what I'm saying, Trey?
Yeah, Jimmy, I think you're saying you want me to rap the race through New York safety precautions.
That's right, Roots. Give me a beat.
If you're pregnant or your blood pressure's abnormal, I'm sorry, this simply isn't a suitable ride for you. Other people were unable to allow remission of those with various back, neck, or heart conditions. You better start to listen. It's risky business if you're prone to dizziness or any type of motion sickness. No videos, photos, recording, or going social is allowed. I hope I'm speaking loud and clear enough. You get this? You definitely should sit this one out. I have to say to you, if you have recent surgery or a condition that's unsurveyable. Honest race intervention. It's unsafe if you enter. Prevailing is the simplest way to avoid being injured. If you're lucky enough to be alive and take this ride, your arms, legs, heads, and hands must remain inside. Not cementing your feet. And keep your news articles safely stored beneath the seat. Information complete.
Oh! That is how you do it, Kareem!
I'm going to attempt to leave the park. I'm assuming I'm going to be able to get back into the park. They already closed off the overflow gates, maybe. They're just done experiencing large crowds for now. I just want to go over and ride the Incredible Hulk since I have some time. It's just the one ride I really want to do right now. Other than that, I'll be back here. I might have time to ride the Mummy. We'll see. It's not a big deal if I don't. And then I'm going to go grab myself something for dinner. Yeah, it looks like there's still people getting in. I have my lunch with me, or dinner with me, so I'll eat that. And then I'll head over to the parade area and wait my turn to get on a float. That's why I want to get there super early, because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people waiting over there. Anyway, this is the Theme Park Evangelist over and out for now, until I see you in the next clip. After waiting at least 15 minutes in the ridiculous line just to get into the park, I am dying, like, well, not mentally, but like my back is just all sweaty, you know what I mean? Anyway, so finally over to the Incredible Hulk. It's still very bright out, still very warm. That's why my back is sweating. Obviously. This is its low 80s, but it doesn't feel like it. It feels warmer, probably because of the humidity. I don't know. But at least it's running today. There it is. Been a while since I've ridden it. At least I got here early enough that I'm able to ride this. I'll make sure I fill up my cup over here at Superhero Island before I head back over to the original park, which of course I'll be walking over. I don't really want to wait for the train, you know what I mean? The wait wasn't as long as it said it would be. It was like 20 minutes, and the line said it was like 30 minutes just for a single rider. So I don't think I did too bad. Not at all. So since I did exactly what I wanted to do, I'm going to head back to the original park. But first I'm going to stop and get my cup filled up. Put some Powerade in it. This time try to drink a little healthy. You can't drink soda all the time, you know. And I'm trying to stay away from it anyway. And it seems to be working. But yeah, if I have time, I'll ride the Mummy or something. But it's not a big deal if I don't. I just really am more focused on eating my dinner, relaxing for a little bit before I head over and get a good spot for the parade. Like that is on the float, not more like viewing. This thing with the Mummy. It was about 25 to 30 minute wait. So not as long as it said it was. Again, it was like a 40-minute wait posted, but it wasn't actually that long. So it's about 5:25 now. It gives me plenty of time to eat my dinner and then head over to get a spot for the parade. Hopefully I won't have to get up from my spot when I get to the parade for any reason, because I definitely don't want to give up my spot, especially because I'll be one of the first ones in line. I'm not saying I'll be the first, but I'll be one of the first ones, because I'm sure there will be other people that have the same exact idea that I will have. Oh my goodness, I'm coming into a sea of people here. So yeah, TJ could not be here today. He was off Thursday and Friday. He went with my family and I to celebrate my dad's birthday on Thursday. You kind of already saw what we did on Thursday. And then yesterday he was at Universal after he went to Titusville again. And then of course I'm here today. And I did work today. I just didn't work very long. We were actually very slow today, unlike out here. Anyways, I will start videotaping again after I eat dinner. So now I'm on my way to the Barney Land to go get in the standby line. It's still before 6 o'clock, so I'm definitely guaranteed a good, decent spot, which is great. Because I really don't feel like watching the parade today. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have come in the first place. The whole point of this was to make up for accidentally deleting that video that I filmed a few weeks ago or so. So that was the whole reason why I even came today. And ironically, I just remembered that I was here on the first day of Mardi Gras of this year, and now I'm here on the last day. So what do you know about that? Well, I'm almost there, so hopefully there will be a small amount of people in line. So after waiting over an hour, I was told, just like a whole bunch of other people, that they ran out of spots. I guess this is the one night that a lot of people who like pass holders signed up in advance, and I think I was one of them, if I can remember correctly. And the ironic part is, since last year, I've been doing this garbage where I will sign up in advance, and yet I still won't get the stupid email saying that I was chosen, but they will say that they received it, because there's so many people that send out an email saying, hey, I want to be in the Mardi Gras parade. So it's like playing the lottery. You either get it or you don't, or you either get in or you don't. That's basically how it works. It would have been kind of cool to try videotaping the whatever you call Mardi Gras parade again from the float, and I'm extremely sorry again that I deleted the video footage. I don't know what I was thinking, but I had a great time on it. It's very different. I kind of explain it in one of my videos. In fact, just for the fun of it, I will go back and tell you guys what it's like to ride a Mardi Gras parade float later tonight. But for now, I'm going to go and get a spot in the annual pass holder area. journey ends, I'm about to head home, but I will do one more video clip at the house, and then I will see you guys tomorrow, and I will explain that later. Give me 1 second to go over to my bed. Finally home after such a long day. It didn't take me as long to set up that time. Usually I'm just like falling all over the place. So now that you can hear me, I can finally talk to you guys about Mardi Gras. Specifically what it's like to ride on a float. Now, I don't remember if I ever talked about this before in my previous video about Universal. I might have accidentally deleted it for all I know. So just for fun, I'm going to go over it again. Basically how it works, if you sign up in advance and you are chosen via email, you go over to the Universal Studio store and you get your wristband. You come back about 6 p.m., maybe earlier, usually a good almost 2 hours before your parade starts. And you wait in there until they take you off to where you need to go. You're usually designated a float right then and there, and usually the pass holders are chosen at least a week or two in advance, so they get first come first serve floats. That's why standby is just left over with what, or gets what's left over, or whoever did not show up. The Mardi Gras parade is specifically for pass holders only, but they are nice and they do allow other park guests to do it. Unfortunately, there are so many Universal pass holders that Universal just can't guarantee all pass holders are going to get a spot on the parade. So, you know, it's a gamble. I mean, I've done it more than once. I mean, even last year, back in 2016, I was sending emails out saying, I want to be in the parade, I want to be in the parade. I never got in the parade. And this was back when Mardi Gras was on weekends only. So, of course, now that it's on weeknights too, the chances of being on a float are much higher than they were a year ago when they were just on weekends. That probably explains why it was a little longer last year versus this year. It started in early February. I think it started later last year, so it started early this year, so it ended a little earlier because of the fact that it started early. But yeah, the standby line forms over by Boarding Lane, which is where all the pass holders wait, and then if there are no shows around 7 o'clock, usually 15 minutes prior to when they need to get to the backstage and get on the floats, you know, get all in costume. That's when they will start to decide how many people can be in the parade. So let's just say, for example, 80 people signed up for the parade. Sorry, I cannot talk. And like 70 of them did not show up. So only 10 of them did. That means 70 people from standby would be able to get into the parade. So there is always a chance. It's annoying that you will be standing there in line for a good hour, and there's a 50-50 chance you may or may not get on it. And usually the only reason why the line even moves, as I found out between the time that you first get in line, which depending on when you get in it, if you get in it a good hour before the parade starts or so, or whenever you need to be there, it's probably because people got tired of waiting and decided to get up and leave. I was under the impression that they were choosing people slowly but surely. No, I was wrong. People are getting up and leaving. So that explains that. So I'm just glad that's clarified. Also, here on a side note, never ever try to get into the Mardi Gras parade like being on a float. be in the actual parade on a Saturday night. As I discovered the hard way, you're wasting your time. Unless you're signed up in advance, you're not going to get into the parade. They said the chances of getting on a parade float on a Saturday night is extremely low. As it was, only 7 people did not show up tonight. That just says a lot right there. Plus the fact that it was the last night. And of course, they keep all their floats and all their costumes in a big, huge warehouse where they keep the Secret Life of Pets parade floats at, which was really, really cool. And then they put you on your float. They have a specific area for everybody. You got your beads right in front of you on this little hooky thingamajigger. And of course, all your beads are all wrapped up, so it's kind of annoying that you have to go and unpeel all the beads and make sure they're all ready on your arm. Usually, your dominant arm is where you want to put them. Like mine is my right arm, and that way you can just take your well, actually, I said that wrong. I meant to say you put on your opposite arm. That way you can use your dominant arm, like mine is my right arm, to just toss them out. Never toss them overhand. Always toss them underhand, or do crazy shots like that. That's the best way to get beads to people, because you're going to hurt somebody otherwise. And yes, those beads can hurt. Surprise, surprise. My driver was a kind of crazy driver, because he got really, really close at some points to the people. Like, I could have easily high-fived a few people, like, high five, what's up? You know, stuff like that. Anyway, at least you get to see my more cheerful side, even though I am starting to get a little tired. I think it's because I had coffee this morning, and then I had some caffeine to make sure that I could get home safely. And now I don't even need it anymore because I'm on my bed. It's not like I can't sleep anytime I want. Besides, I gotta get up early for church. So you're probably wondering, so what's on the agenda for tomorrow? Which by this time you see this video will either be posted on Sunday, March the 26th, or Monday, March the 27th. I am not sure. It depends on how busy I am tomorrow. I got church, and then I'm going to take my brother to see the Beauty and the Beast movie so he can say he's seen it. And then we have plans to play Age of Empires, a game we've been playing lately. If I have time, I will work on it. I got open on Monday. I got plenty of time on Monday to take care of my YouTube video. It's not a big deal if I worry about it then. But if I get around to it tomorrow, because today's Saturday, March the 25th, so if you're wondering, like, what the heck am I talking about? That's what I'm talking about. Also, I wanted to let you know what I will be talking to you about tomorrow, or Sunday, March the 26th. I will be talking about my favorite memory verse, Philippians 4:13, why I chose that verse, and why it means the world to me. And I'm also going to finally do my Logan movie review, because I was busy Friday and I got tired, so that's why it didn't get done then. But it will get done tomorrow. Kay hasn't been over lately, so there's been no point in doing another worst video game player ever series.